Bonjour tout le monde. This weekend, our homework is Chapter 12, La routine quotidienne. This means the daily routine. Quotidienne is the word for daily, and we're going to be talking about what we do each day in the morning to get ready to go to work or school.
Chapitre 12. La routine quotidienne.
This is the daily routine.
La routine. Se réveiller.
All right, so we're going to be learning about what's called reflexive verbs in this chapter. Reflexive verbs. They are all regular ER verbs, so you don't have to learn any new conjugations. You might have to review your regular ER verb conjugations, but remember, those are verbs like regarder and parler that follow the same pattern every time we conjugate them in the present tense. Their endings are E, ES, E, ONSEZ, ENT. All right. The difference with the reflexive ones is that they're going to have a pronoun in front of them. That's what this se is here. That is called a reflexive pronoun. And what it does is it tells us that what the person is doing, they're doing for themselves. So think about SE as self. Okay. So these verbs indicate things that people do for themselves. Se réveiller means to wake yourself up or to wake up.
Tôt. Tôt.
This is early. Okay, 6 o'clock in the morning, right? Tôt is early, and tard
Tard.
is late. Tôt is early, tard is late.
Se lever.
This reflexive verb means to get up, okay? To get yourself up. But you can just write to get up. Because in English, we don't make things reflexive. It's understood.
Elle se lève tôt.
So you see here how they conjugated the verb. So just have the E on the end for L, just like we would regarder, parler, any regular ER verb. But we have the pronoun there. She gets up early, or she gets herself up early.
Elle ne se lève pas tard.
She doesn't get up late. Okay, you can see the entire construction here. The pronoun and the verb are going to be inside our verb sandwich here, inside the ne pas, the negation, the whole thing, pronoun and verb. She doesn't get up late.
Se laver. Se laver.
This one means to wash or to wash yourself. And you can see he's got a gant de toilette here, which you're going to learn about next year. It's the French or the European version of a washcloth. It fits over the hand like a mitt. Se laver is to wash.
Un gant de toilette.
Oh, actually, we're going to learn about it in this chapter. Un gant de toilette means a toilet glove. Okay, but what we're going to say is washcloth. Again, it's the European version.
Du savon.
This is some soap. Some. All right, that's our partitive, some, and soap.
Il se lave la figure.
He is washing the face. Now, here's how it works in French. When we're mentioning a body part like the face, we're not going to use a possessive adjective. In other words, we're not going to say, he's washing his face. And the reason for that is this reflexive verb. Because it says he's washing his own face. So it's understood. All right, so he is washing his face is what this means.
Se laver les cheveux.
And this is just adding the word for hair. Les cheveux is hair. To wash hair, to wash your hair.
Du shampoing.
So in English it looks like shampooing, right? But listen carefully to the pronunciation.
Du shampoing.
Shampoing, all right? And that is some. There's our partitive, du, some shampoo.
Un peigne.
A peigne is a comb. It's the noun, a comb. And the verb is se peigner, but first we have
Une brosse.
une brosse is a brush. So you have a comb and a brush.
Une fille se peigne.
A girl is combing her hair. The whole thing is understood there. Okay, a girl is combing her hair.
L'autre se brosse les cheveux.
The other, l'autre means the other, brushes her hair. Now I could come up here and I could put les cheveux here too, and it would still mean the same thing. I could say une fille se peigne les cheveux, just like I'm saying l'autre se brosse les cheveux. So a girl is combing her hair, the other is brushing her hair.
Se laver, se brosser les dents.
All right, so here's our verb to wash, and here's our verb to brush, and you can use either one when you're saying you're brushing your teeth. I always use se brosser, probably because I'm American and I'm used to saying brush my teeth, but in France I have heard them say se lave les dents. Okay, but they're both correct, so whichever one you prefer.
Une brosse à dents.
This is a toothbrush.
Du dentifrice.
And this is some toothpaste. Remember, du is a partitive, shows part of a whole. It means some. Some toothpaste.
Se raser.
This is the verb to shave.
Se raser. Une glace.
I know, now you've done it. You're done with me. You're fed up. You've had it. You're breaking your pencil in half, or you're throwing your pen in the air and you're saying, that's it, Madame Mayo. I quit. I can't take French anymore. We just learned that glace means ice when I'm ice skating. And last year you taught me that glace meant ice cream when I'm eating in a cafe. And now you're telling me when I'm in the bathroom shaving that glace is my mirror. Well, my friends, it is true. And the only thing I can tell you is just think of the word glass in English. A looking glass is a mirror. A glass that you drink from holds ice. Ice cream has ice. They're all connected somehow. That's the best I can do, guys. Sorry. All right, so here, une glace is a mirror.
Un rasoir.
And a rasoir is a razor. So we have to shave, a mirror, and a razor. Listen again.
Se raser. Une glace. Un rasoir.
All right, this one's for the girls.
Se maquiller.
This means to put on your makeup.
Se maquiller. S'habiller.
This one means to get dressed, and notice how we dropped the E from se. This is another one of those two-letter words in French that ends in E, like me, je, ne. Well, we have se. We drop the E, replace it with an apostrophe because the H in habiller is completely silent. So the first sound I hear is the vowel sound of the A. Habiller, s'habiller. Listen again.
S'habiller.
And that means to get dressed. To get yourself dressed. Bet you hear that all the time, right? Maybe not anymore. Get yourself dressed.
Se coucher.
This one means to go to bed. To put yourself to bed. Se coucher is to go to bed.
Prendre une douche.
You remember the verb prendre means to take, and une douche is a shower. To take a shower. And this one, en bain, is a bath, so this is to take a bath.
Prendre un bain. Prendre une douche. Elle s'appelle Mélanie.
And you might remember this from the beginning 7th grade, when you learned how to say your name, you said je m'appelle. Well, that was a reflexive verb. S'appeler is to call yourself. So this means that she calls herself Melanie or her name is Melanie.
Mélanie se réveille.
So what is Melanie doing? Melanie is waking up. Or Melanie wakes up.
Elle se lève tout de suite.
She gets up right away. Tout de suite means right away. She gets up or gets herself up right away.
D'abord, elle se lave.
All right, so this is what we call a sequence word, and it's really useful when we're telling a story to use these words to show when things happen in sequence. What is the order, the time order of events? So d'abord means first. First, she washes.
Ensuite, elle se lave les dents.
Ensuite, another sequence word. This one means next. Next, she brushes her teeth.
Ensuite, elle se lave les dents. Enfin, elle prend son petit déjeuner.
Enfin means finally. Finally, she takes her breakfast. Remember, we use the verb prendre when we're talking about eating breakfast. We don't use the verb manger for breakfast. We use prendre. Elle prend son petit déjeuner. Finally, she takes her breakfast.
Elle se dépêche.
You might remember me saying this word to you if you ask, puis-je aller aux toilettes? And I say, dépêche-toi. That means hurry yourself. She hurries. She hurries herself.
Elle se dépêche.
Okay, guys, that's it for tonight. We're going to do our activities when we get back together in school. I will see you then, and au revoir. Merci.